always in some kind of imbalance. Siempre estamos como en desequilibrio. So we're always in this kind of imbalance if we don't heal. And so it starts early. You started, 15 years old. You got kicked out of school. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. Well, the system took away my parents. My father was stolen from me. My mother was stolen from me. The same way my ancestors who were enslaved, and the families were separated back then too. So like freedom still has never come for the United States. But I was incarcerated. My parents were incarcerated under this regime we called the War on Drugs, which was, Grande en Estados Unidos is big here, but it's big in Panama, we know, in Colombia, and all over Latin America and Mexico. So we're sending love to our veterans and our soldiers in the war on drugs. Because I myself, I'm a veteran of that war because many of my friends are gone. It took family members, and when I came up, in poverty, I was selling drugs, but it was a crime of poverty. It's not a crime of anything else except for trying to find a way to survive. And eventually got caught, and it led to a cycle of different things. But now we see, even with my parents, when they were incarcerated, it was because of drug problems that we now know need healing. Like substance abuse is a mental illness, or it's a healing issue, right? It's not a crime. You can't punish your way out of substance abuse. You can't punish your way out of poverty. So, but I just had the misfortune of being Black in America. So me and my family, we were all incarcerated a lot.
Exacto. Parte de lo que él dice es esa guerra de las drogas. Parte de lo que la gente no entiende es que esos crímenes que la gente comete son crímenes de pobreza. Crime of poverty. Y esa es una muy buena manera de describirlo, porque nosotros no conocemos realmente la libertad total y absoluta. Nuestros ancestros fueron esclavizados. El sistema carcelario, que es un sistema muy pernicioso porque se introduce en nuestros barrios, hace que las familias son separadas. Él perdió muchos de sus amigos. Él es veterano, eso es lo que él dice, yo soy veterano de esa guerra contra las drogas, porque él estuvo preso. Él visitó a sus padres en la cárcel. Él también fue encarcelado, y lo que tenemos que entender es que después de eso necesitamos sanar. We need healing after that. Necesitamos sanar de esos crímenes de pobreza. Por supuesto, ser afrodescendiente en muchos países tiene muchísimas implicaciones. En Sudamérica lo sabemos, quizá hasta más que aquí en Panamá, porque nuestras comunidades viven apartadas. I was saying that for Afro-descendants, it's sometimes a little even more difficult because our communities, they actually live separate in maybe in districts that are actually not even in the city.
Wow.
In rural areas that are
like
far away.
Exactly.
So it's really hard. The integration, like to going into the city to get a job, to be able to make it, like sometimes it's easier to stay in your hood, or stay in your neighborhood, or stay in your little village. But